Viruses are a type of disease, a pathogen that can infect all plants. Pretty much any plant that humanity loves, we will somehow eventually probably get it infected with a virus. So for example, there's cucumber mosaic virus, there's tobacco mosaic virus, hemp streak virus. These viruses can be really difficult to diagnose. They often have some really strange symptoms, like the tips of the leaves hooking down or twisting sideways. We can see mottled, irregular patterns of yellow on the foliage that are really hard to diagnose. And then, of course, we can just see a general lack of vigor. Viruses are one of those things where if the plant is super healthy, you can barely tell it has a virus. But then when it weakens a little bit, like for example, in the first 2 weeks of flower, that's a really stressful period of time for a plant. So they often get a little weak during that time, and that is when pathogens like viruses can really start to show themselves. Viruses are spread through the exchange of bodily fluids. So, for example, a thrip has a rasping mouthpiece and will actually exchange bodily fluids with your plant. So thrips are really a major culprit in passing viruses around. Aphids are also culprits in passing viruses. Humans are major culprits in passing viruses. The entire tobacco industry just lives with these viruses. So we really can't even touch a cigarette and then go pinch a plant. Otherwise, we are going to give that plant probably tobacco mosaic virus. So it's really important that we sterilize our tools, and this has to be done with alcohol and flame. Believe it or not, that's what it takes to kill a virus. So if you think that you can just wash your hands with a regular soap or something like that after you've smoked a cigarette, no, that's not going to cut it. Ultimately, smokers shouldn't be touching plants or touching the tools that are going to touch the plants without putting a sterile glove on. Viruses are a major problem for us. It is unfortunately something that happens with plants that humans are really in love with. And I would say it wouldn't surprise me if 50% of the plant material, the old plant material floating around out there, has some sort of virus in it. So again, this points to the importance of breeding clean, new genetics and keeping them clean and free from disease pathogens like viruses.